What is going on, guys? Thank you for joining me. Welcome back to another episode of Creating a Legacy with FC United Manchester. So we are in the 4th of March now. We are still battling away, and it's time to get into another live con against Rochdale at home. But before that, let's check out what's happened since you were last with us. So that's right, guys, we are back, and as you see, since you were with us, we've only picked up 1 victory, 2 draws, 2 defeats. Really disappointing. I think the biggest disappointment of the lot is the Wigan defeat, because they were in trouble, and we've gave them a chance to come back. It's been tough recently. I think it's because we've rebuilt the squad, we've reshaped it, redesigned it. Even though in previous years we have signed a lot of people, be it on loan or be it transfer, this season feels like the first time in a while that the whole squad seems to be changing. So currently in the league, we're sitting in 15th after 34 games, with 10 points clear of the drop, which is Preston, who are in the final spot, York on 32. We've got Rochdale today, So really do hope we can pick up a victory here and possibly get ahead. Preston playing Newport County. So into the squad, which obviously we're still adjusting to. So Christensen has started the last 3 games basically just due to VC letting me down. He's played 7.63, so he's done well. Top goals got McPartlin with 11, Billy Wade with 9, Pettifer with 6, and Bram with 5. Top assists, it's Pettifer with 9, you've got McParland with 6, you've got Billy Wade, Bram Ellison, and Saunders with 5, all respectively. Highest average rating, Pettifer 7.96, and also Arnie here with a 7.78 after his 4 games, guys. Saunders on the right wing picked up a knock, so Arnie came up from the youth team. Obviously my plan was just to kind of ease him in, and he started really well, which is fantastic. Absolutely great that somebody who's come in, one of these guys who's come in as a punt, has started really well. Since you're with us, we've had the youth recruitment. A couple of people have definitely stood out. This guy was supposedly the best player in the recruitment. He's not bad, but I've got my eye on a couple others. Is it this one? No, it's not. It's this one. I genuinely have a lot of hope for this guy. So many stats around the 9 mark, the 8 and 9 mark. I really do think he can push on. So he is somebody who I am so excited for. So excited to see how he can do. Back to the squad here though. Out of the players who have come in, Anna, the striker, he's coming. He's not done too well. He's been coming off the bench, played the 4 games. Hopefully he can push on. Hopefully. Stan getting a bit worried. Arnie, obviously, he's coming and he's hit the ground running, which is fantastic on the right wing. Billy Wades has moved over on the left. James Reid is now back after injury, which is nice. Although he's not 100% fit today. You will see here Andrew, the right back who we brought as like rotation option. He's been playing decent, 7.31, 7.7 in the under 19 championships. But yeah, he's in the first team at the minute. Also, Jorkai, he's come back in mainly because I need a solid defensive midfielder. Monroe, he steps up and plays that role quite well. So he's in there at the minute. He's been in there just while Reeds have been out, but this is probably going to be his last game in there, then he'll probably drop back. Bjorkai Magnuson, he's gone on loan to Boston. Now they came in and said come on for a month. I said yes. They've now asked him for the rest of the season, which I've agreed to. So hopefully he's going to get more games. Hopefully he's going to develop. I still have a lot of hope for this guy. I think he can develop fairly well. But let's get into today's game. We have Christensen, we have Sheevin, Castano, Jorkai and Palmerson. And we have Monroe in defensive midfield. We've got Billy Waiters, Pettifer, Ellison and Arnie. Then also Anna is starting up top because I've been trying to get him a goal basically. And also, I don't know if you can notice, but I'm still ill. It's still the same day. It's been a few hours. It's gone dark while I've been working on tactics. Right, let's get into this. Come on. Hopefully we can pick up a victory here against Rochdale. Now, what I will say is I'm under no illusion that all of these players are going to turn into good players. What you might find is some of these Icelandic players are going to move on next season for 3, 4, 10, 15,000. And at the end of the day, they've come in, they've offered squad depth. When we've had injuries, they've been able to come in and step in. They've kind of gave their backup. I mean, when you look at the striker was brought in for the sole reason that Rochford was due that contract extension. Get in there. Get in. If you remember, Rochford was due that contract extension which put him on 2,300 a week. So I released him and I had to find someone cheap and free. So Anna coming in up top, who's actually just picked up an injury, was a great option to come in as my backup striker because he's coming on £650 a week. He's coming for free and there's a chance to move him on. So I've kind of tried to... I know I brought in a lot of players in January. But most of them were either going to go in the U21s, they were going to be backup players, or they were brought in with the sole idea to sell on next season for maybe a little bit of profit. It was a win-win situation when you bring in players in from the likes of Iceland, because they come in on such a cheap wage. You're not really going to lose anything because you're paying them very low wage. They do a job as cover. I've not brought in players who have dreadful stats. They come in and they're going to do a job. Are they championship level? Are they going to take me to the next level? No, not a chance. Maybe Arnie can step up. He's definitely doing it now. But apart from that, I don't think any of the... Potentially the right back, but even again, he was brought in on a rotation, £900 a week contract. Yes, but for this level he'll do a good job, and then I'll be able to move him on it. Then they cost me nothing. He's probably going to be able to move on for maybe 100,000, I think. Because of the value you can get for players in Football Manager. So I hope that explains why I signed so many players all at once. Simpson's going to come in. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. Kind of explaining my corner. Explaining my side. But we're coming up to the 70th minute. This will be such a crucial victory. And what we'll say is Coventry winning. Well, yeah, Preston must be winning as well. Yeah, Preston winning, damn it. So this would only post 11 points clear if we get the victory instead of the potential being for like 15. This would almost condemn Rochdale relegation. Right, Mikey. Spreads out wide. They play nice football. It's cleared. To come back out though. Oh. Why? Why, man? It's a fucking rebound ball again. Why can't you track your men? Why can't you do your job? Oh. This is gonna this is dragging us into a relegation fight at the minute, our form. Our form is currently not acceptable. That's a draw there at home to bottom of the table, Rochdale. The squad needs improvement. I mean, when you go down, Ryan Williams for a long time was first team. Zach Mills was first team. Rochford was brought in to be the goal scorer, and John was first team. And then when we go down, he's currently in the first team. Rotation. I mean, we've not brought in any first team solid. This guy is one of the best players in our squad type players. Yet we've sold one in John. And that's the issue this season, guys. Now, at the minute, I understand that, but I had to sell John because he financially saved us. Because you imagine if we didn't have that million off the sale of him. So we're just in that tough situation at the minute where we've turned into a little bit of a selling club and we're just trying to scrape to the end of the season. But we'll keep going. Hopefully in the summer we can bring in somebody decent to help improve the squad. So we're going to come back for the Crawley at home. I think that'll be a good game to come back for. But thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more Creating Legacy. Remember to check out Colin's White Tigers Rising. And I will see you next time for more Creating Legacy with FC United of Manchester.